It's now time to make that thing look like a car again with some big boxes. I shouldn't be allowed to play with sharp knives. Open these things up. Look at this. This is how you pack a bumper to make sure it doesn't get wrecked by Mr. Courier. This is a good sign. I'm finally getting rid of all the packaging for this car. All the boxes with all the parts. No fit in the bin, so just burn it all. Burn it! And have a beer. Majority of the body kit, we still have a bumper there and the boot over the back. But the majority of these parts are from Graham Styling. They've been really sound and they're going to sponsor me this year. They've given me some nice deals on a few parts of theirs. This is their rear bumper. So this is their RB style bumper. Last year I had an Avant style bumper. So I've gone for the RB bumper. And then we've got some 50mm over fenders. Again, these are the RB style. And then Graham's I've also got these side steps. They're just going to mount onto the bottom of here, so just to give it a bit more width. Well, they maybe won't be like that, but you get the idea. And then a front splitter as well. So this is a Rocket Bunny style bumper, and I'm going to run it with a Graham splitter. I don't know how I'll make that work, but we'll get it on the car and see. But the Rocket Bunny one only came on the Zenki cars. They're the earlier cars, the S14s, and then the ones with the more aggressive front end, which is the one I run, which you can't see because it's not on that car at all at the moment. That was the Cookie style, so I've had to modify this bumper to make it work. But I like the bumper and keeping it. I'm going to see if I can make it work with the rest of this stuff. So to get all this to fit, starting with the over fenders, what I've done is I've just taped them in place and then put masking tape on the bits that I'm going to drill. I'm going to put bolts through here, just keeping the corners down. So the way the bumper works, so it's going to sit over this area. And what I've got on the inside, I've got some nutserts down there. So what I'm doing is I'm drilling back out through here and then onto there, and then I'll secure this down and then go and work out how I'm going to get the bumper on. Arse biscuits, I've just drilled a hole in my thumb. Rear, kind of done. Done the tricky bits. This bit was sticking out quite a lot, so I had to put a washer space and bolt on there, and then also start tucking that in. So that's the kind of, that's got that fit right, and then yeah, she sits inside the wheels okay, and on the other side. So time to move on to the doors. So last year I ran the doors on this thing like they was pretty much, they still had electric windows in them. They didn't even work. But this year, BDC, I need to have plastic windows, so I'm going to gut them. And let's first of all see what like a standard door works with windows, motors, sliders, all that. And then we'll strip it down and see how much weight we can save. God damn, steady. 26 kilograms. That's really heavy. So I'm going to start with unbolting everything, get everything off if I can. The main thing I need to keep is to make sure I keep the lock in there. Sliders, window and all that needs to go. Right, window out, all the mechanisms. Just a metal frame, lock. Let's see how much she weighs at that. That we are down to 15. That's 10 kilograms out, or maybe 16, so maybe 9. Maybe 9, yeah. 9 kilograms out. So what you can see is my cut line, this black line here, and all the way around. Now, you can go a bit further with these, but I'm going to try and retain some seals. Basically living in Scotland, it gets wet. And I do want to run this thing on the road. So this is just to kind of keep a bit of rain out. And then I'm going all the way up here, basically following the seal line. And then, round to there. Inside off. Now, what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to leave some of this in. I need somewhere to mount a window to. But there's a little bit more trimming to do. Then I need to get this bar out. I think what I'll do is run a knife under here to try and remove that. Cut this down as well. I need to take a lock out so I can get at it at that side too. So cut it here and here with angle grinder. And I'm just using this knife. I'm just cutting away. There's like these 3 bits there. Just slicing and slicing. Oh, that was quite heavy, that bit. It's maybe about 2 kilos. Here we have one completely stripped down door. Put the wing mirror in that back. There's a bit of weight in that wing mirror because it's an electric motor and I can't take the motor out without this going really weird and floppy, so I have to leave that in. There's about 1 kilo in that wing mirror. But look, interior completely stripped out. Right, what do we think the number's going to be? Right, we're zeroed. Bang on, 10 kilos. That's not bad. So that's like 15 kilogram of doors. That's going to be 30 kilos. That's a good amount to lose. That doesn't include the window going back in. But I'll be doing a perspex window, so that can't be 1 kilo? I don't know. Probably less actually. But put these doors on and let's see if we can get like one side done. Just so I can kind of see how the side skirts are going to look. And that kind of front lip, see if I can kind of get all that together. There's one door done, other one as well. One of the main things about these doors is this bit in here. You only need this little bar. So that little bar means that you can still use the outside. And then the other thing you need is this. So that will pull, and then that opens a lock there. So to get this to work still, because I need to be able to open it from the inside obviously, I'm going to get like a bit of string and just have it in between here, and then when I pull on it, that will pull that forward and then open the door. So I've started on the window, and really all I've done is got one of the old windows, drawn around it, and then just got a jigsaw, just going around the edge of it and cutting it out. Right, I've got 2 windows done. I've already test fitted one of them, and I need to make it work. I need to have a bend in these windows, so obviously they're really flat. Now, because of the side of the car, as you can see, it curves in. Hello, Darth Vader. The Force is with you. When you mount them up, like here, you end up with them sticking out. So I need to put a bend in them. And the way I've come up to do it is to have these. So that's got a bend in it. And I probably would use 2 of those, but I only have enough material to do 1 for each side. And then I also thought this would maybe a bit more structure. I didn't know if 2 of these would hold it. So this Don't mind there, it's got a bend in it too. So fast forward in time to when she's all painted, but you ain't getting to see that, you have to wait for the next video. But this is the door all done and how I've mounted it. So at the moment we've got some self-tappers screwed in here. This is not working. I need to probably put some nutserts in here, I think. And at the end here I had to make a little bracket just to hold this in place. It's kind of moving about. Again, I'd kind of tried to use some self-tappers to do it, but that didn't work. The other thing I've had to do is just cut a wee notch out of here, and that's just so the mechanism works. This was basically bashing against it and popping this out. So yeah, but it's alright, like it's nowhere near as good as a real window. I would like to maybe have tried to bend it with some heat, but I just don't know if I can do that. I've got some spare material, and if I've got some time I will try and do that, but this is totally good enough for the moment. But yeah, just looks so much nicer. The coat of paint on it, and you'll see the coat of paint in the next video soon.